Hey guys, normally, I like to try to do like a video, if I'm not showing something, have a cheerful, maybe I'm a little bit snarky, but generally cheerful demeanor about myself. And I'm finding it very difficult to highlight or talk about Guillotine Games, um, subsidiary, culminating or not, support, um, contacts, email support, group or whatever. Uh, Fuck, I can't even talk. I'm so frustrated. Uh, but I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. Their support structure for having anything that was missing with parts or, something wrong with Kickstarter or anything like that. And this is my first time being a Kickstarter of this, of anything. This is the first time I ever used Kickstarter. I'm generally the person that likes to have something that's in production for a while before I decide to buy something, just because, like George Carlin put it, whoever coined the phrase "made the buyer beware" was probably bleeding from the asshole, because there's a lot of chances for shit to get messed up. Namely, there was a strike over in the West Coast, over in Oakland in California. I'm sure a few of you may have heard of that. That really put the kibosh on things being mailed out in a timely fashion to begin with. And, well, I can't really blame the company for that. Can you? No. It was completely out of their hands. So I'm not blaming them for that. But then when I finally do get my product and I'm supposed to have these support characters, a total of 8, and I got 3 of, there's supposed to be 2 of each kind, and there's 4 different supports characters, 2 of each kind, total of 8, and I was supposed to get, I got, long story short, I got only 1 of one kind and 3 of another, so thus pretty much making, not necessarily useless, but it's incomplete, I also put a couple extra bucks in there, so it roughly cost me about 25 plus $195 plus shipping and handling and all this stuff. It comes out to about $211 out of pocket to get something that's incomplete or wrong. Okay, well that's pretty frustrating in itself, right? So I write Guillotine Games, figuring like, hey, they're the parent company, sure, they got the affiliation. So I write them, and they were cool enough to point me to their support of Cool Mini or Not, because pretty much Guillotine Games said, like, hey, we're not shareholders, we don't make any money off of this, so we just kind of share our name, and that's it. And I was like, well, okay, I understand that. So I write Cool Mini or Not, and that was on Thursday. Today is now Tuesday. They finally got back to me today, solving my support issue, telling me that I have to, wait for all U.S. shipments to be sent out, and then contact them again, and look at Kickstarter to know that all the shipments have been sent. Like, so I got to keep constantly looking at Kickstarter supposedly to figure out when they're done shipping everything, which firstly is like, what the fuck? That shouldn't be my responsibility. Secondly, if you're going to tell me to do that, maybe like a vague outline of time. How long will this take? When will you, be, any ideas of when you're going to be finishing that up? Something like that could help, if it's going to take 2 weeks. I don't want to sit here every day to go on their fucking Kickstarter page and look it up, see if they're done or not. Just to, after that, recontact them and let them know about the problem again. So, because they couldn't ship out any parts until all U.S. shipping was done. Let's tell me 1 fucking mini. 1. That's bullshit, if you ask me. And I'm just going to go out there on a limb and say, don't ever kickstart anything from Cool Mini or Not. This is my first time, and I am so unhappy about this. It's just, it's pretty apparent in this video, I would hope. I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't. You go through all this bullshit, it's like, You know, not to mention that Kickstarter's a lot of faith-based shit anyways, but it's Zombicide. So, yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. Like, yeah, their last one they made like 2 million. This season they made 3 million. They make all this damn money, right? But then their support staff is so lacking that they don't do anything supportive. What's the point of me having to come back and check on updates and then get a hold of your company again? That doesn't sound supportive. That sounds like a fucking rigmarole. It sounds like, oh, you missed a mini, tough shit, kid. Better luck next time. That's bullshit. That is flat out bullshit. So I'm going to tell you and everybody else that can hear my voice, spread the word. Spread the message. Don't bother with Cool Mini or not. If they want to do something to help me and help delineate this problem, if they want to do something to quelch this anger that they fucking grown inside of the pit of my stomach, because it's just bullshit. It totally is. Why the hell should I spend over $200 on something for it to be incomplete just to get the rigmarole? That's not fair. How is that fair in any context at all? You know, for a piece of plastic that's this goddamn big that probably costs the company what, $1? If that tops, you know. But if it was a promo mini, of course they go around and sell it for $10, you know. So yeah, I even did some promos on top of it. You know, I was a full backer and then bought some extra shit on top of it. For me, this being my first time doing a Kickstarter, don't do it. Don't do it. Especially for Cool Mini or not. Especially for Cool Mini or not. Don't bother. Cool Mini or not, yeah, motherfucker, you got that shit right. Or not. Or not indeed. Well, I would love to, you know, show you everything I got, but all it would do is piss me off. I mean, let's be frank. I'm going to open up the, you know, I'll open up the boxes and show you my little storage and everything I got, and there's going to be that gaping eyesore, that big fucking wound right there. And I'll just put the picture up at the end showing, you know, how I got 3 handymen, or 3 handymen and only 1 searchman companion. And sure, maybe I may be bitching a little bit too much, but the fact is that they didn't do anything to correct the fucking problem. We'll get a hold of us when we ship everything out. What kind of fucking response is that? Anyways, I think, if anything, this is just me to rant and rave and vent and get it out of my fucking system. Don't get me wrong. Some extra shit in there that was pretty cool to get and everything like that, but that was, you know, all of us as a community, we earned that, right? Wasn't that the point of doing the Kickstarter initiative? So they get more money out of us, you know, they got an extra fucking $45 out of me, you know, on top of the $150. So, what gives? What fucking gives, Cool Mini or not? So, share this video. You don't necessarily have to subscribe or like, you know. If you had the same problem, like, and tell me in the comments, has anybody else had messed up products from Kickstarter? And especially Cool Mini or not, because they got their new medieval one coming around the corner for Zombicide, and I am definitely not going to be included in that one. And I recommend to the rest of you, don't bother. I mean, great game, fun times, but just wait. Wait so you get that reliability of knowing that it's good or not from the store, and fuck their promos altogether. Because all that shit is just like another goddamn Pokemon fucking experience bullshit, gotta catch 'em all type fucking crap. And, you know, I was hooked. I was caught on that fucking hook, like, oh, I want some extra characters and blah, 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 after buying everything for that goddamn game. I mean, everything. Season 1, Season 2, Toxic City Mall, the zombie expansions, like 1 through 9 or whatever, for all the extra components, all the extra zombies and everything. I own everything for that game except the dog companions because of their shipping was out because of the same damn strike in Oakland. But other than that, everything. I own everything for that game. And I thought, hey, this time I'm going to get in and get those promo characters. Man, what a fucking fish on the line I was. What a fucking idiot I was. Because here I am dealing with this shit, and personally I don't think anybody should have to deal with this type of bullshit. Alright, maybe that helped. Maybe this was a bit therapeutic and I just had to get it off my chest or something like that, but I guess the moral of the story is don't back any of Cool Mini or Not's future Kickstarter projects, because if you get something fucked up, you're gonna be out. You're gonna be waiting, and I doubt they'll even do anything to help me, to be honest with you. And I doubt they'll do anything on top of the fucking just giving me a miniature, because this company hasn't shown me anything. You know, they say thanks for your support at the end of other shit, but you know, where's your support? You have a support line, but you don't give me any goddamn support in return. So no thanks, Cool Mini or Not, and you don't support us, the consumers. So why the hell should we support you, the providers? It should be a two-way street. That's all I'm going to say about it. All right, I'm going to try to wrap this up now. I'll put a picture at the end just to show you that I'm not making this shit up, you know. And I didn't order 2 copies of the game or anything like that by any fucking means. And we'll never, you know, I know people that order multiple copies of this shit just so they can sell the promos online and shit like that. I know quite a few gamers. I'm sure you guys can imagine. I need to stop right now, though, because listening to myself, it just sounds like me bitching. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm against that type of shit, you know? I want to try to be happy and fucking everything like that. Life sucks and hard enough as it is. So, yeah. Here's the pictures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh man, come on.